Good morning, Bethlehem. Welcome to worship. First of all, I just want to introduce ourselves. My name is Tim.
I'm Cami.
And we're filling in for Rick and Pastor Joe today. We want to start off by saying thank you and welcome to all of our guests who are with us today. If you are our guest, we just invite you to kick back and just enjoy this service. Your presence here is a gift to us, and we'd like to return a gift to you. So when the service is over, you head out into the courtyard and shake some hands and say hi. Let the folks at the Connection Center know that you're a guest, and they'll answer any questions you have, and they have a gift for you. For the rest of us who are getting ready to worship, you probably know that now's the time to check in and let us know you're here. You can do so by grabbing that book that's at the end of the aisle, usually the inside aisle, and filling it in and passing it down. Or you can do the better thing. It's the better thing. Is use the app to check in, because when you use the app, it's like telling me that you love me. I appreciate it. Either way, check in, let us know that you're here so we can stay connected, and it helps us as we do ministry here to make sure that we're doing everything we can to meet the needs and to connect with the people of Bethlehem. Having said that, I'd like to hand it over to Cami. She's going to let us know what's coming up.
Yeah, on Sunday, October 14th, we will be having an outdoor worship at 10 a.m., which is going to be followed by a picnic. If you are worried that it's going to be too hot or probably going to get sunburned, do not worry. We're going to be worshiping under a big tent, so you won't have to worry about that. Also, be sure to wear your favorite team's jersey. I'll be wearing the Broncos, and of course, Tim will be wearing the Steelers. But come and join us for a fun time with friends and family. Last Sunday, we had the voters meeting, and I was there, but in case you missed the results or you want to remember the results, Tim's going to already let us know.
Yeah, so as a congregation, thanks Cami, as a congregation, we voted to sell the parcel of property at the north end where we currently have a tenant. The proceeds of that will be used for a couple different things, but the number one thing is replacing this parking lot that we have. So if you were scared for your life as you came in through the parking lot, know that we're dealing with that soon. That being also, at that service we had the approval of our budget, and the budget approval, of course, gives us the pathway for ministry this year, which is awesome. And we also announced the new worship service schedule that will begin on October 21st, the week after our outdoor worship service. And that will be 8 o'clock for our traditional Lutheran liturgical service. 9:30 will be our contemporary worship service. And then following the 9:30 service at 10:45 will be the time period set aside for us to do fellowship, spiritual growth opportunities, service opportunities. In fact, there's lots of different things we're going to be able to do, and that'll always start at 10:45 on Sundays. So exciting stuff out of the voters meeting.
Yeah, on Sunday, October 21st, we'll be having a meeting in the worship center at 10:45 a.m. to dream together about all the possibilities for future Sundays. So if you'd like to come and share your ideas, put our thinking caps on and work together, we can help plan what our future Sundays will be like. So hope to see you guys there.
That sounds exciting. Well, we have one more big announcement, and I think really the big intro for it is, Cami, let's talk about this shirt. What's this all about?
Yeah, so this was our 2016 National Youth Gathering shirt that Crossfire made, and all the kids wore on our trip to New Orleans. So yeah, that's basically what this is.
Well, very cool. So now, this is 2018, and it feels like forever from now to go to the 2019 National Youth Gathering in July in
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
But it's not forever from now. In fact, we have to do a lot of stuff quickly in order to get ready for it. One of the most important things we have to do is we have to get together the whole group of Bethlehem that's going to go. That means that right now, if you're an 8th grader or you're in any grade above 8th grade through college, you're eligible to go with us in July, and we're hoping that you will. And in order to help you understand as a parent or grandparent or as a student what it's all about, we put together 2 information sessions. One of them is today, this very Sunday, at 11 a.m. over in the Epicenter, which is, it's also called the Student Center. It's the one that looks like a mobile home over in the corner. That's our place, that's our pad. And at 11 o'clock, we're gonna be having an information session. Cami and I will both be there with some other leaders to answer every question that you can throw at us about what it was like and what it will be like, to the best of our knowledge anyway. The second session is at 7 p.m. on this coming Tuesday, October 2nd. So you have today at 11 or Tuesday at 7. So if it's an 8 o'clock service you're at, 9:30 service, just come on over afterward. If it's currently the 11 o'clock service, pretend you're going to the restroom, but go the other direction. No, whatever you got to do, get to one of these sessions. We will answer all your questions. There's no obligation, but it's an extraordinary opportunity, and I think that's honestly something I really would like Cammie to help explain. So Cammie, if you would, just let the fine folks and myself know what it was like at the gathering.
It was a phenomenal and an incredible experience. I will do the best of my ability to kind of describe it in words, but it's really not something that you can describe. In New Orleans, we got to worship in the Superdome, which was incredible, and having thousands and thousands and thousands of other Lutherans being surrounded by them and just worshiping the same God and praising Him and listening to sermons from different pastors and even having the skit guys come out and preach. It was just incredible just being in this place and feeling God's presence on all of us in here through service events and other activities we actually got to do.
It was incredible. We got to see Ren Collective, we got to see Crowder, we got to see your brother sweat through a shirt and change its color. It was an amazing experience. Speaking of the amazing experience, one of the things that really is impressed upon me is how it changes lives. It's what we pray for in Crossfire all the time, is that what we're doing and what God is doing in that ministry will change lives. Cammie, I think you can testify about the changed life concept as it relates to the National Youth Gathering.
Absolutely. So my relationship with God completely changed, and that completely changed my life from there on. So my experience with my faith was I walked away from faith when I was in high school because of everything that happened with my dad and the current situation and just other personal stuff in my life. And I felt like God was singling me out, and I was angry at Him, and I had nothing and did not want anything to do with Him anymore. And going to the National Youth Gathering, my brother went to the first one, and I decided to stick with dance instead of God. So he was really upset, but he said, as long as you come with me for the next one that's coming up, you have to promise me you're gonna go. I said, okay, we'll see in 3 years. 3 years passed, and my brother goes, hey, it's 3 years, so you are coming with me to the National Youth Gathering. And I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes, we'll see what happens. And I am so glad my brother pushed me, and I made that promise to him, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here doing the announcements today. It's a life-changing experience. I didn't realize how much I was missing and how much I needed God in my life, and how much I missed being involved and connected with a place that I called home growing up. I got to reconnect with Tim and Crossfire and just really see how important God is in my life. So if you are on the fence on whether you should come on this trip or not, I highly recommend you just take that leap of faith, because you never know the amount of opportunities it's going to lead you to, and the faith and the relationship and how much stronger you're going to be with God. I can tell you that it's definitely worth it, and it has changed my life forever.
She's not just selling here. I tell you right now, we have seen it. We are so blessed by what God did in Cammie's life at the gathering, and what He's been doing, not just in her life, but through her life in Crossfire. If you find a Crossfire kid today and you ask them about her, you're going to see a twinkle in their eye, and they're going to tell you how important she is to our ministry, how important she is as a friend and as a leader. That changed life experience is not just with Cammie. It's happened in all of our lives, and we're just so grateful to God for that. Now it's your turn. We're so excited to see what God's going to do through this next gathering, and what He's going to do in our lives and in your lives. So please come and see us today or on Tuesday, or if you're one of those people who's just like, I can't believe that both those dates I'm going to be gone, go in your app in the Crossfire section under Ministries, and there's a section for the National Youth Gathering, and it says, I want more information. You fill that out. We're going to make sure we're tracking with you as well to get you all the answers to your questions. But if you can make a session, I really recommend it, because you're going to hear the questions that are asked by other people that maybe you were thinking but you didn't want to ask. They're going to help you a lot more. So I think we've covered it all. Yeah. All right, well, we're so grateful for this time with you. We hope that you have a great day. God bless you.